Hey there, church family and internet friends. I'm Lauren Atkins, the Director of Youth Ministry at Shady Grove United Methodist Church in Short Pump. And I don't know what you've been doing since around the middle of March, but I've been reading a lot, which is not a surprise for me. People will know that I love to read. I often video myself for you guys in front of a bunch of books, so that shouldn't be a big surprise. I'm a big reader, fiction, nonfiction. I'm a rereader. I'll read a book more than one time. I love that books take me to another place. I love that books often challenge me to be a better human being. I love books. So I was going to show you guys that recently I got the new Hunger Games book. Very exciting. If you want to borrow it, send me a message. It's pretty good if you're a Hunger Games person. I also got this really fun book by Sue Monk Kidd, who I love. She wrote The Secret Life of Bees. It's called The Book of Longings. I haven't finished this yet, so if you have finished it, don't tell me anything. It's pretty interesting so far, but don't say anything. Leah's been having Dave and I read to her the Harry Potter books, these big illustrated versions of the Harry Potter books. Very fun as well, great illustrations. I've been reading some nonfiction books, but I'm doing more of that, like digitally on a Kindle. And again, to become a better human being, you need to do some of that work reading. I also have been coming back to my good old CEB study Bible. This guy has never led me wrong. He's well loved, well used, and he's like my daily go-to Bible study book. So I love him. But like I said, books make me remember to stop and to think about another person's worldview, to think about who I'm being called to be, maybe with like a nonfiction book. So it made me think of this quote. And I don't know who wrote the quote. I've searched it many times, but this is artwork by Michael Podesta. I'm going to read you the quote now. It says, "As of Herod, we fill our lives with things, and again with things. We consider ourselves so unimportant that we must fill every moment of our lives with action. When will we have time to make the long, slow journey across the deserts, as did the Magi? Or sit and watch the stars, as did the shepherds? Or brood over the coming of a child, as did Mary? For each one of us, there is a desert to travel, a star to discover, and a being within ourselves to bring to light." And I love this quote. It's on my desk, and I even had it at my desk at the church, and I brought it home recently when I've been working from home. And I love it because even when we're not in home and on lockdown, or figuring out social distancing and homeschooling and working from home and all these things, these are really great questions to ask ourselves. Are we pausing and thinking about the long journey to who God is calling us to be? Are we brooding over what's coming and really considering the joy and the change that it will bring? And then what is the being within ourselves that God is calling us to be? And so in this time, I hope you've really thought about that. Or have you taken some time to be reflective and thought about who God is calling you to be in this thing? What desert have you had to travel? What waiting and changing have you had to do? What transformation have you gone through? And who is the person God is calling you to be? That's all for me. I miss you, I care for you, and I'm praying for you. Bye.